In the 21st century, being good at what you do is absolutely necessary. But in today's fast-paced global business world, being good isn't nearly enough. Staying on the bleeding edge is. But one thing remains sure: success favors the prepared. Welcome to Simon Page Business School, where we believe that success favors those willing and prepared to think, learn, develop. With strategic study centers, we provide the largest professional qualifications in Africa, totally committed to providing an educational experience of high quality. Our faculty brings a wealth of real-world experience from their chosen fields into the classroom. It is a beautiful balance where the theoretical and practical aspects of business are espoused, providing a solid grounding for career progress.
Primarily, our mission as an institution is to be the most respected provider of professional management courses within Africa. That has been our mission over the years since we started in 2008. And we hope to achieve this through the provision of quality service and also the kind of qualified lecturers and tutors that we've put together as a team to deliver these professional management programs and courses to our delegates and students across Africa. That has been our mission.
Our students come from various walks of life, and at Simon Page, we do have study plans to fit their busy schedules. Plans that help them get the best out of their time with us.
We work with leading professional bodies across the world in marketing, Chartered Institute of Marketing UK, management accounting with the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, as well as the SCCA. These are world-class professional bodies that only choose to work with the very best around the world. Over the last 5 years, we have been able to prove or demonstrate to them that Simon Page is serious about quality professional development for delegates around the world.
Simon Page Business School lecture rooms are equipped with projectors, laptops, and wireless internet access on campus, all to better facilitate your learning experience. Students also have access to a learning and resource center. During exams, it is also possible to have access to our study center to study quietly without disturbance or for group discussions.
I found out about Simon Page from a friend because at that time I was asking myself, how do I learn more and grow my marketing skills as a professional? And he said that there was this school close to where I was staying called Simon Page, and they offered the CIM program. So I went online, checked them out, and it turns out they were one of the accredited schools in Nigeria. I came to have a feel of how Simon Page was, just to see how people were doing and the students, and the environment was really warm. And as I went through my first set of courses and studies, the big highlight was the level of interaction. You have professionals from across the industry, different companies, from banks to FMCG to telecoms to even breweries. And the level of discussion was just fantastic. The lecturers did not teach in that sense, but they actually were more like facilitators, enabling the learning process. This for me is really important because after years of reading textbooks and getting theories, you really want to get into the practical and really have knowledge and understanding that you can take immediately back to your job. And that for me is the biggest part of why I love Simon Page. Every single class is a new level of experience that you can immediately take from Saturday, Sunday and apply onto Monday.
At the time that I decided to take CIMA, it had been a while since I was in a classroom setting and I needed that environment to get my groove back. And so I looked around. There were only a few options, but I still required one that would give a conducive environment that was proven and tested, and where the quality of tutors was really good. And so I did my analysis and I decided to choose Simon Page. And I wasn't disappointed. I enjoyed the environment, I enjoyed the quality of learning, I enjoyed the feedback. There was a lot of adequate feedback by the tutors and the staff of Simon Page.
Well, I'd say I got to hear about Simon Page at a time in my life when I was looking for how to further my education, bearing in mind that I had a full-time job and I also had a baby. I couldn't afford the master's program outside the shores as I would prefer, so in the interim I was looking for a program that I could run that would give me the kind of qualifications I required to move forward in my profession. So I saw the Simon Page advert online, I believe, if I remember correctly. I was okay with it, so I gave it a shot.
I chose Simon Page because though there are different competing schools that are also offering the same courses in marketing, I prefer Simon Page because they have quite experienced lecturers that have been in the marketing profession or marketing career for quite a long time.
So I came to Simon Page based on several people's recommendations, and also I'd heard of it from the internet several times, and I heard that they had value for money, so I decided to come and see for myself. I haven't been disappointed. The facilities are pretty top rate considering the price, and comparing them to their competitors, I think it's actually pretty good, and I haven't been disappointed at all.
In terms of achievements, we can say that our greatest single achievement has been our ability to churn out qualified professionals, chartered professionals, across various industry sectors. We've trained students in the military, for example, and they've come out tops as fully qualified marketers. We've also trained people from various sectors such as the financial and banking industry, as well as insurance. You can also talk about pharmaceuticals, the judicial service, and national security. So it really cuts across.
Before I wrote the final exams, it was a main factor in the interview that got me into Bluebird Communications as an agency. And aside from that, when I came in and I finished the first program I did with Simon Page, I was able to use my experience to improve the amount of jobs we got from our clients, and at the same time to establish a digital marketing end here in Bluebird. What we had before then was a traditional media department, but with the knowledge I have gained both from the program and the digital marketing conference Simon Page held last year here in Nigeria, I was able to introduce digital marketing into our proposals, which our clients bought into. And it was such a success that we morphed the media department into a media stroke digital marketing department, and has been working well thus far.
In terms of impacting my job, I've been able to pick up skills that I apply on a daily basis in terms of what I do, how I relate to people, how I apply marketing principles. It's not only about knowing the principles, also about knowing how to apply it to be able to get the results that you want. So Simon Page has been able to afford me that opportunity to do that effectively. And I can see it taking an impact in my career. When I started in Simon Page, I was an assistant brand manager, but right now I'm an assistant category manager. So it's been part of the success story in my career.
The things that I've been able to learn so far have actually affected my work directly and given me the ability or the knowledge that I need to actually improve the work that I do. And even my colleagues can testify to the difference that has made within the period of time that I've been studying at Simon Page.
High-quality lecture notes are provided for all courses. We operate a small class size policy in all our locations to facilitate effective student-lecture interaction. Our skilled staff members are committed to helping students complete their course, offering every assistance and support. Simon Page supports all students in their pursuit of new skills, knowledge and development, with flexible study programs for full-time or part-time study modes, as well as day, evening or weekend attendances, to enable as many students as possible to realize their potential and fulfill their dreams.
As a leading provider of professional education, Simon Page is a learning institution. So as an organization, we always find opportunities to improve, always find opportunities to be better. But we also try to instill these as well in our delegates that in order for people to be able to make progress, they must be prepared to practice the exercise of thought as well as to learn continuously. Now, if we do this properly, then we are in a good position to begin to talk about progress and development. So we reckon that those three work together, not always sequentially, but it just makes sense. Think, learn, and develop. You like it, don't you? Thank you.
Simon Page Business School is prepared to get business covered for the challenges ahead, taking her students outside the comfort zone and ready for the big race. And finally reaching the finishing line, the reward is worth the effort.